Welcome. If you're reading this, it's because something in you has been quietly looking for answers. Not loud questions, but the soft ones, the ones that flutter in your chest when you're still. You've been guided here by a gentle hand, not by mistake, but because your spirit knew it needed to hear this. That sense of guidance comes in ways we often brush off. A sudden warmth in your heart out of nowhere. A memory that returns for no reason, full of feeling. A quiet knowing that settles over you like a soft blanket. These aren't random moments, they are messages written in the language of your soul. They are how the angels, or your own highest self, gently turn your gaze toward what matters. Notice what happens inside you even now. That faint shimmer under your skin, like sunlight on water. The quick, deep breath you just took. That's your spirit agreeing, recognizing a truth on a level deeper than thought. Your body often hears wisdom before your mind does. That inner sensation is real. It's a tap on the shoulder from a love that speaks without sound. Here is what that love wants you to understand. Even in stillness, something is moving toward you. Even when nothing seems to change, a beautiful plan is being woven together with you in mind. Waiting is not emptiness. It is the quiet time when roots grow unseen. Right now, forces of grace are arranging pieces for your comfort, your healing, and a joy that fits just you. And in the middle of this quiet work, there is a person who carries a quiet thought of you. They hold a quiet admiration for the details others overlook, the way you think, the way you pause, the light you don't even know you shed. Words may have failed them. Distance may have stepped in. But in their inner world, your name echoes with a fondness that surprises even them. Some hearts speak loudest in their silent hours. Let this sit softly with you today. You don't have to search for proof. Just be open. Before sleep tonight, place your hand over your heart and ask for a dream that comforts you, or for tomorrow to bring you one small, clear sign that you are loved. Then let it go. Often, the answer arrives not with a knock, but with a feeling, a sudden wave of calm, or a simple moment that feels like home. While this person may appear distant or reserved, their quietness is not a sign of absence. Beneath the surface, there is a powerful, magnetic pull drawing them toward your energy. They are not indifferent, they are moved by a force they may not yet know how to name. The value in this dynamic, this phenomenon where someone feels your presence even in separation, points to a genuine energetic bond. In spiritual terms, it suggests your souls are in dialogue even when your minds are not. When someone thinks of you spontaneously, without prompt or plan, it often means you occupy a meaningful space in their inner world. Their spirit is reaching for yours, practicing a connection that the physical world hasn't yet caught up to. What's more, the longing they feel isn't only for the past. It's for a future they sense is possible with you. They miss moments that haven't happened, conversations waiting to be spoken, closeness waiting to be shared. This is the mark of a soul-level recognition, where the heart remembers a promise made before this life even began. Some bonds don't need a long history to feel deep, they are written in a language older than words. The reason behind the pause: understand this hesitation not as a lack of interest, but as a reflection of your own growth. You have healed. You have strengthened. You carry a light that is both inviting and, to someone not yet fully aligned, quietly daunting. They sense that to meet you where you are, they must come with honesty and an open heart, not with shadows or half-truths. This period of stillness is their time to gather the courage to match the sincerity you now embody. While they are learning to be brave, you are being prepared to receive them from a place of calm and stability. This isn't waiting in the dark, it's both of you, separately yet together, getting ready for a meeting that deserves fullness. You may not see it, but in their quiet hours, You are their quiet thought. Their finger hovers over your name. Their heart rehearses the words. The pull is real, the preparation is sacred, and the connection is already alive between you. That moment of pause is not emptiness, it is a space filled with feeling. Their hesitation before sending a message, the words written and then erased, is not a sign of fading care. It is the quiet battle between a heart that wants to reach out and a fear that whispers, "What if?" Even so, love finds its way through. A smile they don't even realize appears. A warmth spreads through their chest at a simple memory of you. Their spirit, without any conscious effort, turns toward yours again and again. This is not something they can switch off. A real connection operates on its own frequency. It can be ignored, but it cannot be turned off. It may be delayed by uncertainty, but it waits for the moment when courage finally overcomes the pause. The hidden growth. Think of this time not as a delay, but as incubation. What is meant for you is not fading, it is gathering substance and strength, like a seed deep in the earth. A seed does not make noise as it grows. It does not prove itself until the season changes. But underneath the surface, roots are spreading, preparing for the bloom. Your connection is doing the same sacred, silent work. The key within you. The angels place one essential truth in your hands, your own self-love. This isn't about ego or building walls. It is the quiet, steady practice of honoring your heart, respecting your healing, and protecting your peace. This self-love is your anchor. It keeps you centered and clear. It is also your most powerful magnet. Love is not drawn to desperation or force, it is drawn to wholeness. You do not attract what you desperately chase, you attract what you embody. You have become calmer, wiser, more grounded. They sense this solidity in you, sometimes even before you fully see it yourself. That very strength can feel intimidating to someone still gathering their own courage. Their caution, then, is not a rejection of you, it is a recognition of your worth. We often handle precious things with hesitant hands. Their fear of misstep is, in a twisted way, proof of your value to them. Steady in your truth. Your task is not to shrink, to chase, or to perform in hopes of shortening their weight. Stay steady in the love you have cultivated within. A love that is truly yours will never ask you to make yourself smaller, to beg, or to play games. Real connection needs no strategy. It requires only truth, safety, and the patient courage of two hearts becoming ready. Let this truth settle into your spirit, spoken by the angels in a whisper only you can hear. You are not waiting for love. You are the very source of it. The love you have built within yourself is what draws its match to you. Close your eyes, place a hand over your heart, and say it until you feel it resonate. I am the love that attracts true love. I am the love that attracts true love. The words are not a wish. They are a reminder of who you have already become. Let the phrase "I am the love that attracts true love" settle into your being. Allow it to become a quiet knowing, not a repeated effort. Your role is not to chase or convince. You are the peaceful harbor where true connection can finally dock without storm or struggle. What is drawing near? A change is approaching, not in some uncertain future, but in the tangible rhythm of the days ahead. Be open to its subtle arrival, a text that carries a deeper weight, an unexpected encounter, a glance that lingers and softens the space between you. These are not random events. They are deliberate steps, arranged with care. The language of gentle shifts, profound connections often rekindle with quiet gestures. A conversation that stretches longer than usual. A shared memory mentioned out of the blue. A song sent without explanation. These are the fingerprints of a bond still very much alive. The universe works in whispers before it speaks aloud, aligning paths with intention, not urgency. Love that is destined finds its way at the pace of grace, not haste. The energy you hold, reflect on the stillness you carry now. You listen with patience. You respond from a place of clarity, not old pain. You have built a presence that feels like a sanctuary, solid, warm, and open. This is what draws them near. Not drama, but depth. Not pressure, but peace. Honor your inner voice. Trust the quiet nudges within you, the sudden sense of calm, the intuitive certainty that arrives like a soft breeze. This is your soul recognizing its own truth. Your story together is not a closed book. It is simply awaiting its next chapter. How to stand ready, keep your heart grounded in quiet trust. Your stability is your strength. When the moment of reconnect comes, it will ask you for genuine openness, to speak your truth gently, to listen without old defenses, and to welcome love from a place of wholeness, not lack. Real love cannot bloom in pretense. It grows only where two people choose to meet, honestly and without disguise. Carry this with you. As you move through your day, hold this quiet question in your heart: where can I choose peace over worry right now? Your calm is the most powerful signal you can send to the universe, to them, and to your own brave heart. This connection thrives on sincerity, not effort. The quiet phase you are in does not mean you are falling short. It signifies your capacity to carry a more profound emotional honesty. Certain bonds can only renew when the energy is no longer frantic or self-centered, but steady, conscious, and whole. They are gathering the courage to meet this new, clearer frequency. You are being ready to welcome it with a steady heart. Their careful pace comes from respect, not reluctance. They feel the weight of what could be, and they do not wish to arrive with anything less than their full, authentic self. Reassessing the longing, that ache you feel is not a mistake. It is your spirit sensing the gradual drawing together of your paths. You are not overlooked or abandoned. You are being oriented with purpose. Precision will always matter more than haste. Have faith in this process. Trust the unseen formation, the silent summons, the subtle rearrangement. Above all, trust the quiet conviction in your soul that knows something real is present, even without proof. Love does not require your pursuit. It asks for your quiet confidence. The world answers most faithfully to those who rest in the certainty of their own worth. Affirm your truth. Hold this clarity within you. I embody the love that draws its match to me. Not a shadow, not an echo, but a complete love. That love is now journeying toward me, guided by its own readiness. Let this knowledge anchor you. You are supported. You are cherished. You are preparing a space within that is worthy of a lasting bond. What is yours is already approaching. It is assembling itself in the quiet, growing steadier than doubt, crafting a moment where courage finally speaks in full sentences. A revealing truth. Here is a quiet revelation. When you cross their mind, a unique warmth fills them. It is a mix of light, anticipation, and deep peace. Even without spoken dialogue, this unseen thread remains vibrantly alive. The space between you is not silent, it is humming with a recognition that neither time nor distance has broken. The connection between you is alive and growing, gaining strength like a river that flows deep beneath the earth, steadily making its way to where it will emerge, bright and undeniable. Angelic guidance reminds us that the most enduring love often begins in whispers. It is born in the quiet, in feelings too deep for words, and in small gestures that are far more meaningful than they appear. These are not random events. They are moments carefully aligned to guide you toward each other with gentle, perfect timing. This bond is not weakened by silence or distance. On the contrary, in the quiet, it becomes more distinct. In the stillness, it gathers strength. Without the noise of the everyday, the soul's quiet call to what it recognizes becomes unmistakable. Recognizing the signals, you may have encountered subtle signs that felt meaningful. Perhaps you notice a sequence of numbers repeating throughout your day. A certain song seems to find you, bringing their memory to the forefront of your mind. You might meet someone who, without prompting, speaks their name. Maybe your paths keep crossing with those who know them, or a simple glance you share carries a weight that others wouldn't see. A shared laugh over something small suddenly feels significant, as if the moment itself is charged with something more. Perhaps, in a quiet moment at night, you feel a sudden, gentle warmth, a soft, knowing presence, as if you are being thought of from afar. This is your confirmation. These are not mere coincidences. They are messages. They are quiet nudges from the universe, and gentle confirmations from the angels. They are proof, written in the language of spirit, that the bond you feel is real and is actively being tended to. Pay attention to this quiet language. It is speaking directly to your heart. What exists between you is not a fleeting wish. It is a profound yearning of the spirit, a soul-deep hunger that time and distance cannot diminish. This longing comes from a place of ancient recognition, a spiritual memory that draws your energies together even in absence. When this person thinks of you, they experience a feeling unique to you alone. It may defy logic, but it resonates in their body as calm certainty and in their heart as a resonant warmth. Their reflections bring not anxiety, but a sense of hopeful anticipation, gentle excitement, and a compelling urge to heal what remains unfinished. Their spirit is not in retreat. It is in sacred preparation, quietly reorganizing its inner landscape, healing old wounds, and releasing fear. This is all so that when they finally stand before you, they can do so authentically, with emotional maturity, without disguise, and with a heart fully open and present. If the quiet has ever made you anxious, understand this: silence is not a barrier. It is not dismissal. It is the sacred workshop where truth is forged. Like the intense pressure that transforms coal into a diamond, this stillness is applying the necessary force, heating, refining, and compressing so that what emerges between you will be radiant and unbreakable. A quiet metamorphosis is underway within them. Their emotional world is maturing. Their self-awareness is deepening. They are being called toward a level of honesty they may have once felt unprepared to meet. This is not a pause in your story. It is the most important chapter being written invisibly, patiently, and with profound intention. Trust the alchemy of this silence.